Hey y'all, hey, it's C with Creative Flawless Designs, and today I'm here with a product review. I'm gonna be reviewing this Dollar Tree permanent vinyl. So stick around and I'm gonna show y'all what I did and how I feel. Where my Girl Scout parents at? If y'all don't know, cookie season gets hectic. And my little brownie said she needed some signs because she had big selling goals. She wanted to sell 2,500 boxes this year. So mama had to come through with the signs. Now, I don't know if we made the sales, but we definitely made the signs. So these particular signs just say Girl Scout cookies here, with the $6 tag, the red X, the red here, red exclamation mark. The green vinyl was actually the Hobby Lobby brand permanent, and the red that I'm using is the Dollar Tree brand. So what you are seeing me do right here is changing my cut line colors because there are a lot of things that I need to remove from this particular image. So I'm going to turn the cut lines black, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see what I mean. All these little dots here, those are cuts. I don't want them. If I'm going to zoom out and then show you just how jagged the edges are. They're supposed to be that way and the inside, but I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna do some cleanups. And if you don't know, I am using Silhouette Studio. I have a Silhouette Cameo 3 that I use. That's my workhorse. First things first, we've established that we have a lot of excess cut lines that we don't want. I am gonna go ahead and right click and release the compound bath. This is going to leave everything behind that's not attached to the attached together. Anything that's separate is going to be each individual piece. I'm just going to take the X and move it to the side, and then I'm going to take my mouse right click and highlight over the area where I released the X from the rest of the cut, and all of those are cut lines that I don't need. So I'm just going to take those, highlight them, select them all, and delete them. So the next thing I'm going to do is edit my cut points. What I'm going to do is double click the X. You're going to see all those cut notes. That's every time your blade has to do a line. I'm going to go and simplify that until I am happy. This makes your cut process a little quicker, a lot smoother. You don't have all those jagged lines, but this particular image is jagged. So I don't want to do too much simplifying. And I think I'm pretty much happy with the way it looks now. So now we're gonna send it to cut. What you're looking at is my sand screen. I have it loaded as a matte vinyl. My blade depth is at a 3. My force is at a 15. My speed is at a 6. One pass. This vinyl is really thin. I'm gonna adjust my force down and send it to cut. So this noise here is the sweet melody of your blade adjusting. Cameos are loud, but they are efficient. And after the blade's adjusted, it's gonna go ahead and start the cut. Just really quick, Dollar Tree advertises this as a red permanent vinyl. I find the color to be true, and it is true to size, which is 12 by 48 inch. Now, after my cut completes, I just take a quick glance over and look at my vinyl. Some pieces lifted up. In this case, that's not an issue, but if you have intricate cuts, that might be something important. I'm gonna go ahead and unload my mat. Sometimes it takes me a couple of clicks, and then I'm just looking over, make sure everything cut. You can see the cut in the vinyl, which is a good thing. Now this is the back side. It did cut through some, but not much. Like I said, this vinyl is super thin. I'm gonna take the vinyl, I cut it out, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my weeding process at this point. So here I'm just showing y'all where you can see where it cut, so it'll be pretty easy to see what I need to be weeding. I do like to weed from my cutting mat, but this mat sucks. It's not sticky at all. So with me, I like to weed from the corner, and with this having jagged lines, I'm gonna just weed it up kind of slowly in a downward pull so I don't lift the vinyl up. Now listen, one thing I can't appreciate is a smooth weed. Look at that. I like to use Dollar Tree contact paper or shelf liner as my transfer tape. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and we are gonna get this transferred. So with any vinyl, I do not care for rolls because of that not laying flat when I need it to be flat. So there's no shot to Dollar Tree. It's just any roll vinyl, period. So I'm just gonna add my little squeegee for some weight, open up my contact paper and lay that down. Now after we have the vinyl cover and transfer tape, we're gonna go ahead and get our squeegee all sides. I like to squeegee the front and the back just to make sure it adheres to the tape. Now for the moment of transfer truth, we're gonna do a slow downward pull and everything came up. Baby, it's up and it's stuck. And we love that. So this vinyl is going on a Dollar Tree foam board. I'm going ahead and just finding my placement to figure out where it's gonna go. And then I'm laying it down. One thing I do like about this transfer tape is that it's forgiving depending on the surface and it doesn't rip it up. So I did have to do some adjusting. Now I'm going to take my squeegee and just make sure everything is firmly adhered to the foam board. So now it's the time to take the transfer tape off the vinyl. I do have to use my squeegee to hold down those smaller pieces to make sure that they don't lift and rip. That's no knock to Dollar Tree vinyl because any other permanent or removable vinyl, it's the same process. With removing this transfer tape, you want to keep it close to, if not touching, your surface you're removing the tape from, just to keep anything from lifting up. Like I said, just slow downward pulls. And baby, yes, I reused my transfer tape, so I did put it back on the back end to use another time. Okay, at this point, I'm just using my squeegee to flatten out my vinyl and get the air bubbles out. Make sure everything is flat before I add my other vinyl around it. And this coming up is my finished product. It just says Girl Scout Cookies here. I used the Dollar Tree red vinyl for the here and the X. And as you can see in these mark areas, that was just where it was lifting, like it didn't hurt good. Okay, now on to the moment of truth, the question that needs answers. What is my final consensus on the Dollar Tree permanent vinyl? I say this, if you are a new crafter, new to cutting machines, whether it be a Cricut, Caesar, Romeo or Juliet, Brother Skin and Cut, Silhouette, I say for the price, you cannot beat it. Here at my local Dollar Trees, this vinyl is 2 rolls for $1. If you need to mess up some projects, this is what you need to do it on. So overall, it cut well. It did stick to my transfer tape with no issues. It did transfer to my foam board. However, the adhesive properties of the vinyl is not the best. Overall, I'll probably give this vinyl a 5.5 out of 10. If you need to do some very temporary throwaway type projects, I would definitely say go for it. This is not something that you want to add to stuff that you want longevity with or something you want to sell. So if you've used this Dollar Tree permanent vinyl, what do you think about it? Tell me down below in the comments. I'm here for it.